Oppan Gangnam Style.
So welcome everybody to my Q&A video. I've reached 1.5k subs. That's 1,500 of you have clicked that subscribe button. And we're going to do a video. I'm going to answer some of your questions and you're going to get to know me better. As you've just seen, I'm a fucking quality dancer. Which one of you asked me, this guy, if I'm ever going to do a Just Dance video. I'm pretty sick at dancing, as you just seen, so there it is. So everybody, let's answer some questions. Yeah, let's just go.
Gangnam Style.
Okay, question 1 is from Lord Nesquik. He asks, who inspired you?
Okay, so who inspired me? Well, I've got to admit, although I do slate this guy now, I used to really like him, and he made me get into videos and making videos because he's like the same age as me. He's got to be a Syndicate. I watched his first videos, his first vlogs, how he like got to where he is now, and obviously back then it were quite a bit easier to make it in YouTube than it is now. Everybody's doing it. But yeah, Syndicate was the one who I thought, you know, he can do it, so, you know, why can't I do it? So, Syndicate.
Okay, question number 2. Munier538 asks, what's the stupidest thing you've ever done?
Okay, the stupidest thing I've ever done. Done a few stupid things. Like every time I go out, I normally do something stupid. But become a bodybuilder. Went to a strip club and went to a casino, gambled pretty much all my money, and then passed out outside. This is funny one. This. Basically, me and my mates went to Greece, and it was like a 4-hour flight, and we're a bit bored, and we're in the airport, and you're waiting for all bags to come off carousel, and they're going round and round. And I was pretty bored. I was standing there, and it would feel like old people, and I was like, oh god, when's these bags gonna come? And it took forever, so I just looked around, and I just went, woo! Like that, right, really loud. And basically the whole airport just looked at me, and like 2 or 3 old people just stare at me and go. And that was pretty embarrassing, yeah. About 100 people in an airport just staring at you thinking, that guy's a dickhead. Okay, so I'll tell you one more story about another stupid thing I've done. There's fucking shitloads, but basically, I was about to take my GCSEs the day after. So it was like a Sunday, I had my GCSEs on a Monday. I think it was like a maths sitting or something like that. I went to my mate's house, and I had about 12 or 13 bottles of beer, and I got proper smashed off my head, and I couldn't walk. And my mate, like bent down, and I jumped on his back. I was like, ah! And he was walking past the door, and I fell off him, and I jumped up like that, and he has these metal door handles, and smacked top of my head on these door handles, and fucking my head started bleeding everywhere. I was like, and because I was drunk, I was like whitey, I was going really faint. I was like, oh god, no. Anyway, so I got taken to the hospital and sobered up a bit. I came round. I got a concussion, some head injuries, and yeah, the doctor said basically, you know, so how many bottles of beer did you have? And I said, you know, I told him about 12 or 13, and he says, well, do you want me to refer you to the alcoholic unit? And I was like, no, I'm 17, I'm not an alcoholic. So anyway, I sat the exams in the morning with a fucking right headache and like a bandage around my head. So, pretty stupid. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to tell you about is a few months ago I went to Turkey with my mate's house, and we met this guy called Chris. He was a pretty crazy dude, so basically I'll just tell you a quick story. We met him on the first night, and he'd split up with his bird, and we went round like Bodrum, I think it was called in Turkey. We had loads of beers, got pissed up, and we saw some tattoos on him, so we were egging him on like, yeah, go get some tattoos, go get some tattoos. So we met these two girls, and we took him into a tattoo parlour. He's like, yeah, I'll get a tattoo if you pay for it. If you pay for it, I'll get whatever. So we thought he was gonna pussy out, but he went through it, and he got squid on his ass. So my YouTube name, he got my mate Gauss on his ear. He got these two birds' names like down below on his just below his belly button. So yeah, have a look at this picture and you'll see. So yeah, idiot.
Question 3. Tankkiller799 asks, what is your real life name?
Okay, so my real life name is David Mark Spencer.
Question 4. Zawada Kids asks, why did you call yourself Ballistic Squid?
Well, Zawada Kid, I call myself Ballistic Squid because, hands up, I used to really like SpongeBob. Okay, said it. It's not like I've got a SpongeBob mouse, man. But no, basically, in college, they used to call me Squidward because he's a bit grumpy and I used to be proper grumpy. It's like, yeah. But, yeah, I'm not grumpy anymore, don't worry. And that's why they call me Squid, after Squidward. But the ballistic knives, well, the ballistic is from the ballistic knives in Black Ops. My favourite weapon is the ballistic knife with about 7,000 kills or something. So I just call myself Ballistic Squid, or Ballistic Squid, because I am I. So yeah, there you go. So people, I've answered you some questions. Hopefully you got to know a bit more about me and yeah, what I'm like as a person. So once again, thank you for subscribing and supporting me on YouTube, and hopefully we can carry it on and maybe reach 2,000 sometime soon. So to play me out, here's me dancing.
Oppan Gangnam Style.